Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So it's been a while since I updated the AutoBattle guides for the Goddess Trials. So in this video, I'm going to do the level 70 Dark Dragon and the most effective way to AutoBattle it. So I'm just sending out the invite to the third person in my party, which seems to be done. So, Oh, no, he just rejoined. Alright, so here we go. And it's actually quite simple. This is one of the parties. You basically just want one Leon, faction buffer for the other 3 flyers. Okay, so in my opinion, this is the best combo. You have Leon with Zerida as player 1. Player 2 has Angelina and Cherie, both of who get faction buff by Zerida. And then another character that you can bring is AutoBattle to buff up Leon. So for Leon, in terms of skills, Assault is fine. So I'm just going to begin. And really, other than doing turn 1, this really works for AutoBattle for the rest. So what I will do is I'm going to have Leon charge up 4 tiles so he gets a 3 distance charge, and Chivalry up, and then Assault to take down the Undead Knight. And then he's going to retreat back 2 tiles so that he has a 5 distance charge to hit the Hellfire Archer. So that's why I manual the first turn. And then Zerida can just move up and faction buff. So this is going to be a Meteor Zerida with faction buff, backstab, and Shadow Raid. At this point, I'm just going to AutoBattle. So, as a quick note, it doesn't have to be Angelina. It can be Cherie with AutoBattle for player 2, and then AutoBattle for player 3. You know, that works too. This is just the combo we use because Predator NX has Angelina and Cherie leveled up, so he's a Princess faction player. So at this point, it's just going to be a pure AutoBattle combat for all of us. AutoBattle, being the flying tank, can tank 2 hits just fine. Right? And Leon, because my Leon is basically fully upgraded, he has no problem surviving attacks as well. So Zerida will take out the Vampire Bat, or okay, there we go. And that way Leon can charge up and wipe out the Flame Skeleton. Surprisingly, couldn't one-shot it. I'm actually really surprised. In any case, it's not a big deal. The battle just continues. Cherie wipes out 2 of the flyers. Angelina engages the other flyer, the Gargoyle. And I have no idea what AutoBattle will do, because it can't actually reach that flyer on the other side. Now, if your Zerida has Extreme Magic Bow, she would kill off this Gargoyle right here. Mine unfortunately doesn't have it. So the Gargoyle does survive. But it's not the end of the world. It just slows things down a tiny bit. So Leon will crush the Flame Skeleton. And then the flyers will all advance at this point. This might actually be an imperfect run as a result, because because AutoBattle occupies Leon's attacking spot. So due to the randomness of the engagement here, only 3 of the flyers ends up attacking the Dark Dragon. but it's okay. What usually ends up happening is Leon occupies this spot. Zerda blocks Leon from retreating so that AutoBattle will take the other spot, so that you get the 4 characters around. This is one of those rare occurrences, which occasionally happens, where you only get 3 characters attacking. Now, Zerda does survive the first attack from the Dark Dragon, and that's important because it allows Zerda to... oh boy. This run has been very different, because normally at this point Zerda uses her faction buff. But it is what it is. Part of the random factor, basically. Continuing on, Zerda tanks another hit, and now she will absolutely use faction buff. Hilariously, she blocks Leon from attacking. Wow. So this example has been a bit more finicky than usual, but it will still be a clear. No, it just took a little bit longer than it normally does. I think I'm going to have to do a second video to show the more regular clear method, because this has just been a weird RNG scenario, which made it actually take 7 turns, which is slightly longer than normal. Alright, so let's do a second attempt, and hopefully the random factor won't be as odd as in this attempt. So here we are. Alright, so let's start again. Same party. Hopefully different result. But what I do at the beginning remains the exact same. So let's have Zerda faction buff, move up, and let's have Leon charge forward, chivalry up, assault, and move back 2 tiles. And turn on the auto battle now. So Predator turned on auto battle right from the start this time around. So we'll see how this one plays out. AutoBattle activated Gale, so it killed off a Vampire Bat. And Angelina survives that critical first attack. Ah, she does not survive the second one though. once again, that shows why AutoBattle, the flying tank, is probably the best character here in general. So once again, we're reduced to 3 characters that can surround the Dark Dragon. But regardless, even if it's just 3, all it means is simply a slightly slower clear. Yeah. It's ideal if you have all 4, but 3 is acceptable. So now that Zerda moves up in attacks, Leon will stay in the position that I mentioned. And thus, if there were 3 flyers, they would surround the Dark Dragon from the other 3 sides, allowing all 5 characters to attack the Dark Dragon. Just slightly unfortunate with regards to Angelina not being tough enough to survive. But regardless, this will be a guaranteed clear. Just once again, slightly slower, but not by too much. So, I didn't get a perfect run in any of these attempts, but I think these 2 attempts that I've made demonstrates already how this setup works. And the main appeal of it is that you can just do your first turn and turn on AutoBattle. It does require you having, of course, 2 partners who can bring flyers, of course. But as long as they have it, it's a quick and easy clear. So I'll just finish this. Now, are there alternate parties? Of course there are. For example, as I mentioned, 2 AutoBattlers would be fine. You don't necessarily even need Zerda. You can very easily run yet another flyer. Even 2 Leons work for the AutoBattle. All of those will clear it. It just might be slightly slower. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful for your attempts to AutoBattle the Dark Dragon. And on that note, Nitro out.